You are about to experience the audio-described version of We Don't Play Dolly, a two-part documentary brought to you by CNA. We Don't Play Dolly takes you through an emotional and uplifting journey of young blind women who are fighting to find their place in the world of cricket. The lack of training amid the pandemic, will they be able to get back in shape and compete with the main rival, the Odisha state team? The documentary you're about to experience is 15 minutes long and will be audio described by Grace Liku and Isaac Lim. We hope you enjoy part 2 of We Don't Play Dolly.
I can only see darkness. No, I can't see the ball.
Close-up of Malaysia, listening.
When it's coming near me, I can pick up the sound and catch the ball. Coach Shika, if you fall while playing, would you quit because it's painful? No, right?
A Karnataka player falls down during the game.
When playing, you must focus 100% on the game. A rolling ball is hit by a bat. Mala swings.
The Karnataka captain Sunita will take the first over.
You don't have to cry about it. What you gain by doing so, use it as anger instead.
Varsha swings the bat.
Today, all of us will play as one and lift the cup. Players in orange huddle and jump. Team Karnataka stands in a row.
Title, We Don't Play Dolly. A dolly is an easy catch in cricket. It was once used to make fun of how women played the game.
A vintage photograph of a white woman with batting gloves ready to catch.
In 2019, the first National Women's Blind Cricket Tournament was held in India. Team Karnataka defeated 3 other states to reach the finals.
We are in the last ball of the innings. Good batting from Rachana Jana. Quick running between the wicket. 3 runs added to the total. Odisha women won by 20 runs in the first ever Karnataka versus Odisha series.
Despite a brave effort, they were beaten by the eventual champions, Odisha.
Aerial view of a green circular pitch.
2 years later, Bangalore, 10th October 2021.
Players crouched together.
Karnataka is preparing to meet Odisha again to avenge their loss. But they are struggling to get fit. While training for the first match, the star player Varsha pulls a muscle.
Shika attends to Varsha. Don't panic, it's only a small injury. How did it happen? While practicing. The rest of you leave. Straighten your leg, don't tighten it. Straighten your knee on your own. That's enough, ma'am. Bend your knee. How does it feel now? It's better, ma'am. Vijaya Lakshmi, a B1 player. If she's in a match, it's good because she plays better than us. Varsha is the best player in the B1 group because she has the technical skills. A dark residential area with a single street light. Yashoda B, Varsha's mother. I'm timid, but she made me fearless. She's very brave.
In 2017, Varsha led 9 blind college students on a hunger strike.
We went on strike because the government wasn't giving us the laptops. I took part in the hunger strike and also spoke up.
The students had been promised laptops and a monthly stipend of 2,500 rupees or $33.
English text on a phone screen.
It was part of India's national scholarship scheme to empower the disabled. When this did not happen, Varsha decided to stage a protest.
All my friends said I should go represent them, so I spoke up. I was younger back then. I was only 17 and in pre-university. I didn't know how to talk to the government officials. I shouted, "Why don't you give it to us? Don't you understand that it's difficult for us?" I only realized later that I shouldn't have spoken so recklessly. My uncle explained this to me. Varsha walks with her white cane along the street. I wish to represent India at the international level. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see how it goes. A wooden bat touches sandy ground.
Blind cricket follows the same rules of cricket. Some key adaptations include the ball and wicket.
Mala swings her arm back and forth. A pair of white hands shake a white ball.
The ball is larger and filled with ball bearings that jingle when thrown.
Sunita, we can sense the ball from 25 to 30 meters away and figure out its speed and direction from how it is moving. So we play by observing these things and by paying attention to the keeper and batsman.
The wicket is made of metal tubes painted in bright colors.
A gloved hand feels the wicket.
This allows partially sighted players to see it more easily.
A player swings her arm and sends the ball flying. A batter swings and misses. The ball is caught and thrown back. A shin guard is adjusted. A male player puts on a helmet.
In cricket, teams take turn to bowl and bat. The bowler throws the ball towards the opponent's wicket. If the batter hits the ball, he or she will run to the opposite side. The aim is to score the most runs.
Corner of a green net. Indian men play cricket on a red soil pitch.
Bangalore, 12 October 2021. It's a day before Team Karnataka's 3-match series with Odisha.
A team of male players run together.
Coach Shika organized a friendly game with the Karnataka blind cricket men's team as a warm-up.
So this is the first time we are conducting a proper match and we'll see how they will do.
Narayan, a male blind player.
For the first time, we are playing cricket along with girls, and I'm very happy to play ma'am today with girls.
Gloomy clouds loom over leafy trees. Coach Shika.
Today we had a plan playing against the boys, but due to the rain, ground situation is quite difficult to play. So it's very slippery and it's not suitable for the match actually.
The girls sit together on the field with Coach Shika. Be confident, but don't be overconfident. Vijaya Lakshmi, Coach Shika is a good person. She guides us well. If we don't get it, she'll teach us patiently. Even if we say no, she encourages us to keep moving forward. Rajeshwari.
Shika ma'am, she is our spirit and our confidence.
A row of blind male players is revealed. Close-ups of the female players. A coin is tossed onto cracked earth. The captains shake hands. Victory to Lord Hanuman. Players bend forward to touch the boundary rope. Players do a team hand stack. The men put on caps. The women walk on the pitch, ready to bat. A male player bowls.
The men choose to bowl first.
Female batter swings and misses. A smiling male player runs. A new male player steps up to the pitch.
Blind cricket is played with a jingle ball that makes a sound. This allows the players to locate the ball using their hearing.
Vijaya Lakshmi catches the ball.
There are 11 players per team.
A female player sprints with a bat.
Out of the 11, 4 players have to be totally blind, B1. 3 players must be partially blind, P2. The remaining 4 players are partially sighted, B3. After a B1 player hits the ball, a B2 or B3 player runs on her behalf. The girls struggle to keep up with the more experienced opponents. Renuka is knocked out early in the game.
Mala.
I
I was wondering how to play against them as they are really fast. This game gave us the experience of playing against different opponents.
Mala is led onto the field for her turn to bat.
Male player.
Make sure it's level, a little bit more. Okay, good.
Mala finds her batting position. A male player at bowl. Mala swings her bat. Earlier, I had trouble observing and getting the ball, but now it's much better.
The game continues.
Gradually, the girls find the groove. Devraj. We always see that boys are superior and girls are inferior. That's not the case here. Whatever energy, intelligence, and strength we have, the girls have it too.
The male batter misses. The ball hits the wicket. The girls cheer. A female player in blackout shades bowl. A male player takes a huge swing and misses.
The girls cheer.
Rajanish Henry, VP of CABI.
Initially, it was a very huge challenge for all of us because girls, they never got a chance to play. They never been into the sports background, and that is the reason why we faced a huge challenge when we tried to introduce blind cricket. If we give the training, they will definitely play better cricket than boys play.
A player's feet blitzes through grass. Racing after a rolling ball, she dives onto her knees for it. The ball is passed to a teammate and she flings it, rolling into Sunita's hands. Rajeshwari races a steady hand. She bowls. A powerful swing by a male batter hits the ball across the pitch.
Despite a valiant effort, the girls lose by a single run.
The male team huddle for a victory handstack.
Shranapa. Today's match was good. In terms of experience, the girls will improve. They have to improve a little in running and batting. The experience of playing with them was awesome. This is the first time I played a match against girls. It was a nice game and we adapted well. With less than 24 hours before the first rematch with Odisha, Coach Shika rallies her team.
We've been speaking softly up to now, but we'll need to talk seriously from now on. You don't have to feel sad and cry about it. What will you gain by doing so? Use it as anger instead. Saraswati, look here. Don't cry again. She wipes a tear. Don't cry. Let it go. A yellow school bus with the girls cruises along a dimly lit road.
As night falls, the girls head back to rest, for tomorrow is the big day.
Dark clouds move across the evening sky.
Title, We Don't Play Dolly.
Bird's eye view of a dusty town. A yellow bus moves through light traffic.
Title, We Don't Play Dolly.
A round pitch surrounded by trees. The players are getting ready.
Bangalore, 13th October 2021. Karnataka versus Odisha, first match. Karnataka and Odisha are facing each other again in a 3-match series. It is the first official blind women's competition since COVID-19 started.
Here we go. Umpires are signaled to start the innings.
A gloved Odisha player taps the wicket. Varsha hits it with her bat. Odisha player bowls. Varsha swings.
Very good batting, very good sensitive batting from Varsha. Karnataka men lead 14 runs in 13 balls.
Odisha player bowls. Another swing and hit. Players run in different directions.
Match is tied.
Course level, 1 run to win.
The ball and bat make contact. The player in orange sprints. The whole team runs forward hand in hand.
Karnataka narrowly wins the first match by a single run. They lead the series 1-0.
Players jump and smile. In a library.
That night, team captain Sunitha calls for a last-minute meeting to discuss tactics for the next 2 games. All 3 players are partially blind.
The opening batters have to be decided. We will give 4 overs to Varsha. Let's see how it goes. After Varsha, it is Shivama's turn. So let's see how she performs. You should stand behind the wicket here. We did that before, but not yesterday for some reason. Players walk up a ramp.
Many Karnataka players go way back and have known each other since their school days. Some, like Mala and Renuka, are close friends.
Mala, I have so much to say about Renuka. Even when she's busy with work, she goes out of the way to help me. Renuka is our wicket keeper. She guides us well in everything.
Renuka works at the Samathanam Trust for the Disabled and helps to organize cricket games.
My name is Renuka Rajput. I'm in the B2 partially blind category. I started playing cricket in 2019. I like cricket a lot. I hope to make the Indian national team and travel to other countries. Renuka works out in the gym.
Renuka's father had physical disabilities as well.
My father was deaf and dumb. We used to communicate with hand gestures. Tears on her face.
Renuka lost her father to a car accident when she was just 11 years old.
Moving cables and pulleys of the machine, a focus Renuka does chest presses.
In 2017, Renuka came to Bangalore to attend university. She met Coach Shika, who introduced her to the world of sports.
Graying trees. Renuka is running on the road. After coming here, a year passed just like that. Then I followed Coach Shika for a hiking trip in Bangalore. We got to know each other better, and then running came along. She embraced us with love back then, and still does.
The Karnataka girls hang out in front of a food stall.
Renuka, everyone from the team is very close to Coach Shika. We're like family. She treats all of us the same. She's never seen our blindness as a handicap. We're like her children, and she talks about us as if we're her kids. Coach Shika trains on the pitch. Can you tell when the ball is coming? Get down and open your arms, okay? Open your arms wide. I've always wanted to learn cricket. Coach Shika trained us well and took us to the nationals in 2019.
A ball is rolled into a player's receiving hands.
Here. Correct. When you sit like this, you will know the direction that the ball is heading towards. And one more thing. All of you listen. Raji, listen. Can we sit before the batter strikes? No, ma'am. That's right. You can't sit, okay? After the batter hits, you will hear the sound of the ball. Only then can you guys sit down to catch the ball.
A public basketball court.
Coach Shika was a national athlete before she got involved in blind cricket.
She dribbles expertly and shoots cleanly into the hoop.
I was a national weightlifter. I played basketball, baseball.
She plays badminton in the street.
I played cricket, but not a professional player.
She took up coaching after a series of injuries. He's Mahantish, president of CABI.
Shika used to participate in many sports competitions, and she has spent a lot of time. I think we were really impressed by her interest and enthusiasm in sports. And when we wanted to form a Karnataka women cricket team for the blind, I think she was the only choice we had, because girls with visual impairment and other disability needs not only a responsible person, but someone who can give that comfort as an elder sister, be with them, understand their personal needs. Though cricket was a little new to her, she could immediately motivate girls, constitute a team, give them coaching, practice, and made them a wonderful team of women.
Shika rides on a scooter with two girls.
Crammed rooftops and traffic in Bangalore, 14th October 2021.
Players step off the bus, back of a green jersey with the word Odisha.
Karnataka versus Odisha, second match. Karnataka is currently leading series 1-0.
Odisha players run to warm up. Sunita, we will play our best and aim to repeat our victory yesterday.
ಇವತ್ತು ಹಾಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬರ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವೇ ವಿನ್ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ
I would like for us to win today.
ನಂಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಾವು
Rinka, I am feeling very good today. Yesterday, we were all nervous. We're not feeling as jittery because of our win yesterday. So we should be playing better today. That's how I would put it.
Captain, vice captain, keeper.
Coach Shika, you have a bigger role. You have to observe the team's coordination.
Ready?
How's the energy? High. How's the energy? High. Team Karnataka players side by side at the ready. Odisha player puts on shades.
Odisha openers are walking to the middle. Yesterday, Karnataka women won the match. Now, the match is crucial stage. If Karnataka win the match, Karnataka will seal this series 2-0.
Here we go.
Here we go. Sunita to Rachana.
A wide swing with contact and the Odisha batter sprints. Karnataka player picks up the ball and lobs it to a teammate who kneels to catch. The batter halts.
2 runs added to the total. First ball, Odisha team taken to 2 runs.
Odisha gets off to a strong start.
Karnataka player bowls. Odisha batter hits the ball and races. The ball is picked up and thrown. Odisha player taps the ground with her bat. Taps again.
The new bowler is Varsha, B1 category bowler. And first over of the B1 category.
Varsha bowls. A hit by Odisha and the ball evades a Karnataka player.
Good shot from Rachana. First boundary of the innings.
Odisha hits the ball far to the boundary to score 6 runs. It proves to be the turning point of the game.
One run added to the total. Odisha women scored 89 runs with no loss of wickets.
Odisha players cheer on the sidelines.
Title, We Don't Play Dolly.
Aerial view of trees and scattered buildings.
Title, We Don't Play Dolly.
In the line, Karnataka players enter the pitch.
Bangalore, 14th October 2021. Karnataka versus Odisha, second match.
Welcome back.
Team Karnataka bends to touch the rope and rise to clap.
We'll see Odisha level the series or Karnataka win the series with 2-0. The second match, first inning start. Odisha scored 89 runs. Karnataka women's need 90 runs in 60 balls.
An Odisha player throws and catches a ball in one hand.
After losing that first match, Team Odisha is leaving nothing to chance today.
A Karnataka player wears gloves and picks up a bat.
The next batsman, Karnataka opener, Karnataka captain Sunita Dondapanavar.
Odisha's turn to bowl. Sunita swings and connects.
Good batting, good batting, good batting.
Sunita gives Team Karnataka a boost with strong batting.
Karnataka women need 60 runs in 36 balls.
Sunita bats and races to the wicket.
Good batting, good batting, good batting from Sunita.
Vasha. Sometimes the batter cannot hear us because of the crowd. They cannot hear the sound of the ball when things get too loud. If they're screaming, we cannot concentrate on catching the ball's sound. We rely completely on the sound of the ball.
ಬಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಕೇಳಿಸೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಬಾಲ್ ಸೌಂಡ್
The Odisha bowler prepares. The ball rolls forward. Sunita swings and hits. She dashes. Odisha player catches the ball before Sunita crosses the line.
Out.
Team Karnataka's resolve falters when they're caught out at the wicket. Coach Shambhu. The Odisha team is making a strong comeback. Whatever errors they made yesterday, they are making up for it today. With their captain out, Karnataka loses their cool and makes several mistakes.
Odisha bowls. Karnataka batter swings and misses.
Hit wicket.
Out. Hit wicket. The B2 category player Saraswati out in the form of 8 wicket. Karnataka women's need 33 runs in 12 balls.
Last over.
We are in the last over of this run chase. But Karnataka women's needs 27 runs in 6 balls. Karnataka women's need 23 runs in 3 balls.
Last ball.
We are in the last ball of the innings. Good shot.
Renika races to the wicket and touches her bat to the ground. She attempts another run, but the ball is caught by an Odisha player next to her.
1 run.
A tired Karnataka player during play. A worried Rajeshwari touches her cap.
Yesterday, first match, Karnataka won by 8 wickets. Now, Odisha won by 20 runs.
Beaming Odisha players.
With the series tied 1-1, the next match will decide the winner.
Shika, you didn't play strongly in the game. What happened? We've been struggling from the start for no reason, ma'am. During both the practice and the match. Not a single performance was strong. I didn't see any of you play aggressively, including Vasha.
Even including Vasha.
On the field, Sunita is contemplative. Although we didn't win that second match, we still have another chance in the third match to win the series.
Sunita was elected Team Karnataka's captain in 2019. She's an all-round athlete with several titles under her belt.
Smoke and flames, a pot above wood fire. Sunita, in a red cap and shirt, leaves her house and picks up a tub. She strolls past 2 cows and into a field. From a young age, I took up sports at school. While pursuing my degree, I joined the Samathanam Trust in Bangalore. I continued my sporting activities there.
Sunita overcame her low self-esteem by running competitively.
On a field with her teammates, she guides them. Put your hands on your shoulders and rotate them. After working for a year, I went on to do my degree in 3 years. While at Samathanam, I took up more arts and sports activities. There was wall climbing. I went to Jammu and Kashmir to compete and won first place in 2018. I stopped feeling different due to my blindness after joining the Samathanam Trust. I didn't have to feel like an outsider anymore because I met so many people just like me. I thought, why shouldn't I think and live like them as equals and treat everyone equally? At the beginning, I was scared to do any sports. I worried about how I was going to perform because I was uncertain if we would win or lose. But once my ambition to win was there, my desire to be the best became very strong. With that in mind, I started training all the time. I focused on running faster than everyone else and taking first place. I succeeded in it. I was also victorious in wall climbing. By a climbing wall, Sunita is strapped in by a male instructor. She grabs the handholds and begins her swift ascent, climbing skillfully. I would like to go trekking. And there's also wall climbing in some sports academies. I will get support and practice more, maybe for 6 months to a year. I will train to climb Mount Everest. That is my ambition. Sports is about achieving something. That's why I do it. Despite being blind, I want to achieve something and make Karnataka and India proud. Such achievements are celebrated for the able-bodied. We disabled athletes must also aim for the same recognition. Sunita swings and hits hard. The ball flies as she races back and forth wickets. A sign reads, Samathanam Trust for the Disabled.
Mahantish GK is the founder of the Samathanam Trust. He also runs the Cricket Association for the Blind in India and is a former blind cricket player himself.
Samathanam is an organization which we established in 1997 on 26 February with the prime objective to support, promote cricket for the blind in the state of Karnataka. In 1990, when first nationals was played, I personally got a chance to play the game. Prior to that itself, in the school where I studied, Sri Raman Maharshi Academy for the Blind, we did play a lot of cricket. We played with many objects and many kind of cricket balls, leather ball, cork ball.
Shop sign, brewing cricket.
Montesh is a pioneer in promoting blind cricket for women.
The girls are in a cricket store.
Wicket keeping gloves.
Shika, how does it feel? Renuka, it's not too bad. Not bad. Do you want to get it? I'll think about it.
Our immediate plans towards empowering the blind girls is to encourage them to play cricket at school level itself. Most of the girls study, so we want them to come together, organize them together, organize coaching camps, and give them a chance and feel what the blind cricket is.
Besides cricket, the trust organizes other activities for the blind.
The girls enter a bowling alley. Mala bends to tie her shoelaces. Renuka, we're so happy to go bowling. I have come across it on TV before. I have always wanted to try it, so I'm very excited. A trio stands in front of a bowling lane trying to bowl. It's similar to cricket, bowl fast and straight. It's like the way we bowled in blind cricket. We were brought here to improve our arm strength.
Kavya bowls down the middle.
Vijaya Lakshmi sits by the monitor. Vijaya Lakshmi, please come. Watch out, there's a step. She bowls. The ball smashes into the pins. 8 out of 10 fall. Her teammates clap. A sign, Sunada, performing arts beyond barriers. Renuka puts on ankle bells. I'm learning Bharatanatyam dance. I want to achieve something as a dancer. A stick hitting a wooden block. A dance teacher watches intently. It's challenging for me to learn the dance form perfectly so that I can teach others. That is my wish. I really hope to start my own dance class to teach new students. Renuka dances in sync with a friend. They bend their knees and lift their arms repeatedly. They stop for a break. A finger traces words on a page. Renuka, I am so happy because the trust has grown into a big institution. There are many different people here, like the blind, disabled, and aged. And it helps all of them. Moreover, they also provide training for jobs. They also provide an education to those from poor backgrounds. They also support athletes who are selected for competitions.
A row of trophies lines the shelves.
A busy street.
With over 14 million visually impaired people, India has the world's largest blind population. Although finding facilities can be challenging, things are improving in the world of blind sports. Before blind cricket, the Samathanam Trust started a running club for the girls. Renuka, Sunitha and Mala joined and soon started to run competitively.
Renuka runs outdoors. We used to train at 4 a.m. and 5 a.m. every day, and again at 8 a.m. We would train in the morning as well as the evening.
In 2018, they made sporting history and became India's first visually impaired runners to complete a full marathon.
Sunitha, we got a certificate from the India Book of Records. I came in first in our team, covering 42 kilometers in 5 hours and 39 minutes. A moving map starting in Mysore.
A year later, the team led India's first ever 150-kilometer run for the visually impaired.
An ultra-marathon from Mysore to Bangalore was organized, and our club of 6 blind runners participated.
Promoter Devi Badia made Trika Mysore's royal family fact of the event. The run is started at the gate of Mysore Palace.
This was a groundbreaking achievement. We represented the Samathanam Trust. Coach Shika. This was a big challenge. There's a difference between casual running and running on public roads. Being in a public area, we had to run and navigate through the crowds and traffic jams.
So although they have to come by run.
The weather was extremely hot. This happened in January, but they finished the entire route. So the aim was to showcase to everyone that the blind can do it.
Shots of Renuka running.
Audience or people, we can also do it.
Because if you asked normal people to run from Mysore to Bangalore, they would say no. It's impossible. They would say you are mad.
So they are an inspiration for others, not only for the disability sectors, they are an inspiration for the normal people also.
Two players next to Coach Shika high five.
For a blind cricket mission, Coach Shika called upon her runners. And Team Karnataka was born.
Shika walks hand in hand with the girls.
Title, We Don't Play Dolly.
A burning orange sun rises. Aerial view of a sprawling city at sunrise.
Today is D-Day.
A foot steps out of bed. A hand traces a window. Rajeshwari walks along a corridor. Vijaya Lakshmi feels the bunk beds to guide her. In the mirror, she brushes her teeth. Tap water running, she turns and holds onto a railing. Aerial view of the pitch.
Karnataka versus Odisha, third match. In 2019, Karnataka lost to Odisha in India's first women's blind cricket final.
The top is rolled up, hands tie shoelaces.
The series is currently tied at 1-1.
Team Odisha huddles.
Team Karnataka needs to win this final match to lift the trophy and regain their pride.
Karnataka players gather around the strategy mat with Coach Lokesh.
Show no weakness to your opponents.
Coach Shika, Odisha is afraid of you because they recall how you played in 2019. Both teams are equally tough and equally scared. Leave your fears aside and play well today. An umpire tosses the coin.
And tails it is. Odisha won the toss. So Odisha won the toss and elected to bat first.
Rajeshwari, today we will play better than yesterday and win. Mala, yesterday things finished quickly. Today all of us will play together and lift the cup. If I get a chance, I will play and help the team to win. That is my hope. Shika, we have the home ground advantage. You know these grounds well after the past few days, right? So that is a plus point for us. All of you have a chance to shine, so make use of it. Team Karnataka bends to touch the rope and rises, touching their foreheads and chests. They stride onto the pitch.
Second match will be also Bangalore.
Zooming in on players in position. A row of Odisha players clap.
The two openers from Odisha is B2 category Rachana and Jilipura. The Karnataka captain Sunita will take the first over.
Play!
A strong hit by an Odisha batter. She sprints with bat in hand.
Very good fielding from Kavita, the B1 category fielder. 2 runs added to the total. First ball, Odisha team taken to 2 runs.
In the sunlight, a Karnataka player adjusts her gloves. Venuka. Cricket is a mind game. Another player sprints forward to bowl. Her fastball connects with the bat. In cricket, things don't happen the way we expect. Venuka catches the ball, pivots, and hits the wicket.
Out. First run out for Odisha. It's out.
Team Karnataka claps from the sidelines.
The opening batsman from Karnataka said the B1 category Varsha and B3 category Deepika.
Vasha, my goal is to be an international cricket player. I want to be able to represent India. Because not everybody can get that chance. There is nothing more amazing than being able to represent one's own country. That is my ambition.
Good batting, good batting, good batting.
An Odisha player flings the ball.
Mala swings her arms back and forth, preparing to bowl. Cricket makes me happy. We can get work opportunities through it. I want to play cricket. I want to get selected for the national team. Mala beams brightly. Team Karnataka cheers on the sidelines.
Parvati to Varsha. It's second over of the run chase. B1 to B1. Score moves on to 36.
Vasha bats. Odisha players scramble for the ball. One catches it and throws it at the wicket.
Out. Run out. B1 category Varsha run out.
Concerned, Shika touches her face. If you notice, Odisha claimed that Vasha's leg was before the wicket, and she should have been ruled out before running. Vijaya Lakshmi. They were also checking our blackout shades very often. They do it to put pressure on you. Odisha's coach Jafar knows that Shivama cannot see. But he still wanted to check your shades to put pressure on you. That is that technique. Vijaya Lakshmi. Ma'am, I feel that they might have one less B1 player in their team. Could they be cheating? Let them be. We will show them our A game.
So now
Karnataka women's need 16 from 8 balls.
Odisha bowls. A hit by Karnataka. The Odisha player catches it and sends it back to the wicket.
Karnataka's better Shivama connects with a good hit.
2 more runs added to the total.
Despite a mounting pressure from their opponent, Karnataka continues to keep the score close.
Karnataka batter swings and hits. Odisha player scrambles and catches the ball. She aims for the wicket and misses as Karnataka players run.
4 runs added to the total.
Coach Shika claps with relief. Team Karnataka continues to cheer and clap. The ball rolls along the field.
To the total required 14 from 7 balls, 11 from 5 balls. Karnataka women's 11 from 4 balls. 4 runs added to the total. Karnataka women's need 5 runs from 2 balls. 2 runs added to the total.
Last ball.
After a close fight, the outcome is decided in the game's final minutes.
Odisha bowls. Coach Shika stares tensely. Karnataka batter swings, but Odisha player catches the ball and hits the wicket.
Odisha sealed the match by 2 runs.
Team Odisha wins by a narrow margin of 2 runs.
As Team Odisha celebrates, Team Karnataka gather slowly, downcast.
Odisha wins the series 2-1.
Sunita, everyone wants their team to beat the other state's team. If Team Karnataka ever makes it to the nationals in the future, we want to play and win against Odisha. Everyone is rooting for us to play well and beat them. Vijaya Lakshmi, we were hopeful after winning the first game. But then we lost the last 2 games, and that made me feel so bad. They were from the B1 category, and they played well in both fielding and running. We should learn that from them. I felt devastated for 2 days after losing the match. Distraught, Coach Shika looks down. At the awards ceremony, Gleaming trophies stand on the table.
Man of the men's series. Any guess for B1? Varsha. B1 category, Varsha is the man of the series from Karnataka. She scored 44 runs. She is the leading run scorer from B1 side.
Shika guides Varsha to receive her trophy. She poses for a picture.
Captain Sunita, come and take the runner-up trophy.
Sunita is presented with a trophy by Mahantesh. The whole team poses for a picture.
Team Odisha captain Leena Swain, come and collect the winner trophy.
The Odisha team crowds around to receive the biggest trophy. Karnataka players applaud.
Last match was a thriller. Anybody could have won. Cricket unites all of us, and it builds a lot of friendship. So Samarthanam will continue to support Cricket for the Blind of India.
Odisha! Yeah! Odisha! Yeah! Odisha! Yeah! Players gather in Coach Shika's office. Let's do a small recap of the final match. How are you feeling? Rajeshwari, it was a thrilling match. I'm happy for my team, but in the last match we didn't do well. Coach Shika. So we lost by 2 runs, but we played well. We can treat this as a small victory on our part. No one deserves to lose, but you can't have 2 winners. Better luck next time. Are you ready for the next encounter?
Okay, next time you ready, Dira?
Yes, ma'am. First, we will take a break. There may be national trials in the second week of January.
January, second week.
Will we win our next match against Odisha in the nationals? Yes, ma'am. So there's no change. We still have 3 months to prepare. We must take back our 2 trophies from them. Yes, ma'am. One thing to focus on in the nationals is your performance, both as an individual and as a team. This will decide if you will be chosen for the women's blind cricket national team. A player picks up a bat. A white ball lies on the grass. A player puts 1 foot forward and reaches out a hand to pick it up. The ball flies. A bat swings. The ball hits the wicket.
The journey continues for Team Karnataka. Their message to India and the rest of the world remains.
Close up on the hopeful faces of Karnataka players in their bright yellow jerseys standing tall in a row.
We don't play Dolly. End credits. This audio description was read by Grace Liku and Isaac Lin of Excess Path Productions. Special thanks to the Karnataka Women's Blind Cricket Team, Samathanam Trust for the Disabled, Cricket Association for the Blind in India, the Odisha and Kerala Women's Blind Cricket Team, and everyone else involved in the production. Produced by the Moving Visuals Company for CNA.